This is Rolla, a pulsating mass of alien flesh with one objective: consume lives and level the planet. It is an isometric 3D pixel art fever dream that pushes retro visuals to the absolute limit. But beneath the blood and the low poly destruction lies a highly calculated mechanical trap. Most indie games fail because they demand your patience before they give you the payoff. Rolla does the exact opposite. It hijacks your psychology in under 5 seconds. I booted up this demo just to see how it worked. Hours later, I was still sitting at my workstation, completely locked in. I was so heavily invested that I actually had to dive into my system registry to permanently nuke my save data just so I could record clean day 1 footage for this video. That is the level of addiction we are talking about. And to build a game this addictive, you don't need a massive budget, you just need to master 4 fundamental design pillars. Pillar 1. Zero friction context. You don't need a bloated tutorial, you are a flesh blob. They have guns, eat them. It triggers pure instinct instantly. Now, don't get me wrong, sprawling masterpieces like Hollow Knight or the new Silksong are incredible. But they demand hours of your time just to understand the world and map the mechanics. Rolla demands 3 seconds. It removes every barrier between the player and the action. Pillar 2. Aesthetic authority. The second that the 3D pixel art hits your screen, it demands your attention and refuses to let go. It uses low poly models wrapped in low resolution textures shot from a fixed isometric angle. It's nostalgic, it's highly stylized, and most importantly, it visually separates itself from the thousands of generic assets flooding the market. Pillar 3. The escalating core loop. The loop is brutally addictive. You eat humans to scale your mass, and you obliterate the city. Bullet strip your momentum, but trigger a mutation power up, and you become an unstoppable bullet-eating juggernaut. It is a constant cycle of vulnerability and extreme power fantasy. You are never doing nothing, you are always pushing forward. Pillar 4. Micro feedback triggers. This is the invisible engineering. Every time you crush a building or absorb a human, the screen shakes. The audio peaks with a heavy bass thud, and numbers pop off the screen. These are micro doses of dopamine. The game is constantly communicating with you, validating your destruction and telling your brain that what you just did matters. After racking up well over 100 kills, the reality struck me. You don't need to build the most complex, massive open world to create a masterpiece. You just need to execute a core loop flawlessly. Whether I am slicing clips in Premiere Pro or plotting out the architecture of new codebase for my own projects, this is the exact philosophy I am adopting. Strip away the friction, dial in the aesthetics, and make every single action feel heavy. Rolla isn't just a game, it is a clinical masterclass in engineering retention. I am going to be tearing down more of these indie masterpieces and using their raw mechanics to build my own chaotic games. I'll be documenting the entire process, the successes and the brutal failures. If you want the blueprint and you want to see what I build next, hit subscribe. Keep supporting, and I'll see you in the next one.